Morning all, tcDetects back out again. We are on a brand new permission. First time visited North Lincolnshire, so slightly out of my normal Yorkshire territory, but right on the tip of Lincolnshire, so bordering Yorkshire. What I didn't realise when I contacted the farmer was how big and how much land they have. So I've just met him for the first time, lovely guy, as all my farmers are, and they have 6,500 acres spread over about 4 or 5 different sites. So I've just got all the maps for that, so I'm going to have a lot of work to do on the research side. Almost all of it's arable, so it's under crop, apart from a little bit behind me. So I've got some where the crops didn't take, so probably about 10 acres here put me on, but they've got mixed crops, so the crops will be coming off on a schedule, I guess, depending on what's in harvest, what needs to come up first. So I'm going to get on today, and then we're going to start researching online, tide maps, usual sort of stuff, and see what unlikely prospects are over the 4 different sites and the 6,500 acres I've just managed to get access to. Happy days. It will surprise nobody that the very first signal on the brand new permission was a button. Fall hurler, no less, ringing in at a nice 66. Very strong signal, only about 2 inches down. So there you go. First signal, first hole, a button, of course. And in the 7 is, but not a different result. So second signal, second button, another 4-holer. Third signal, third 4-holer. I think I found the button field, which seems inevitable that the first field I'd find. But yeah, third 4-hole button. I'm now going to stop filming 4-hole buttons, but I'll let you know later how many I end up with. So this one was ringing in the 90s, so obviously not going to be a button, was it? Well, actually, it wasn't going to be a 4-holer. What we've got is a livery button, and since the last clip we've had one more 4-holer as well, so 5 signals, 5 buttons, smashing it today on the buttons. I like recording this because it's a 103 signal, it's the best signal we've had so far. See it immediately, and it is a piece of, I won't say pipe, but it looks solid. I have no idea what that is, but it's a solid piece of bronze or copper maybe. I don't think it's old, I don't think it's that interesting. Well, I wasn't going to do any more button updates, but then I got this very small, very tiny livery button, and it also marked number 13 in total. So 13 buttons and about 2 or 3 bits of trash. I've definitely found the button field on this farm, well, this bit of it anyway. And next up is the first artifact, and it is a hemweight, lead hemweight. Let's have some age to it. Sort of backs up my theory for the button field, really. So my theory for button fields is they're usually close to the farmhouse. I'm only over there from the farmhouse, and you get a ridiculously large amount of buttons and things like hemweights. And my theory is that in days when harvests were done more on a manual basis, this would be where they celebrated the harvest afterwards, when they got the last whatever the crop was in, with cider, food, dancing, alcohol, general merriment, and then lose all their buttons, lose hemweights, lose coins, etc. And that's why you find clusters like this often in fields close to the farmhouse, where probably harvesting was finished last, as it were, and where people congregate, get together and lose all their buttons. Not saying what they were doing when they lost their buttons, but I think I'm up to 18 buttons and a hemweight so far, so I'm definitely in one of those sort of fields. So that's my theory. And finally, the first coin of the day. It looks like a pretty battered pre-decimal penny. Someone say one of the Georges, just based on the buttons around here. So yeah, there you go. First coin of the day to go along with all the buttons. And here we have the sum total of the buttons. There are 33, which I think that is a new tcDetects record for one session's button count. As you can see, whilst there are a lot of 4-holers, majority, also a lot of livery buttons as well, so they may clean up and may ID from a quick look of them. A lot of them seem to be RAF, but yeah, that's a hell of a lot of buttons, and I've covered about 2 acres, so only 6,498 acres to investigate still.